What if the secret to true happiness isn't found in external achievements, wealth, or pleasure? What if happiness is something that can be cultivated from within, no matter the circumstances? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, believed that the true path to happiness lies not in chasing fleeting desires, but in aligning your life with virtue, reason, and inner peace. In this video, we will dive deep into Marcus Aurelius's Stoic teachings on how to achieve true happiness, starting with understanding that happiness is not dependent on external circumstances, but on how we respond to them. Happiness, according to Marcus Aurelius, is a product of our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, not our circumstances. By applying these timeless principles to our daily lives, we can unlock a profound sense of contentment and peace, regardless of what life throws our way. The Stoic concept of happiness. For Marcus Aurelius, happiness was a byproduct of living a virtuous life. He believed that happiness could be found in the pursuit of wisdom, the practice of self-control, and the commitment to living in harmony with nature. This is why Stoic happiness is not about fleeting pleasures or external successes, but about how we approach life's challenges with calmness, resilience, and integrity. One of Marcus's most important ideas was that our happiness is determined by our judgments, not by the external world. He urged us to control our reactions and embrace the present moment, recognizing that we have the power to shape our reality. True happiness, in his view, comes from within, and it is the mindset of acceptance, gratitude, and purposeful living that unlocks it. Key Stoic principles for achieving true happiness. 1. Focus on what you can control. The first and most crucial Stoic lesson for achieving happiness is understanding the difference between what you can and cannot control. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that the only things within his control were his thoughts, actions, and responses. We cannot control the world, other people's behavior, or the outcomes of every situation, but we can always choose how to react. By accepting that life is unpredictable, we free ourselves from frustration and begin to find peace in simply living according to our own principles. 2. Practice gratitude. For Marcus, gratitude was a powerful tool for happiness. Rather than focusing on what we lack or desire, we are encouraged to appreciate what we already have. Marcus often reflected on the small blessings in his life, and by practicing gratitude, he was able to maintain a sense of peace and joy in the present. Start each day by acknowledging the things you're grateful for: your health, relationships, opportunities, and this mindset shift will dramatically increase your happiness. 3. Cultivate self-discipline. Happiness cannot be found through indulgence or excess, it is found in self-discipline. Marcus believed that true freedom comes from mastering our impulses and living with moderation. By practicing self-control and not allowing ourselves to be driven by temporary desires, we can achieve lasting happiness. This also means not being attached to external things or outcomes, but instead focusing on doing our best in every situation. 4. Live according to nature. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the idea of living in accordance with nature. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about how everything in life has a natural order, and the key to happiness is accepting and aligning ourselves with this order. This means accepting that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. Life is full of change, impermanence, and uncertainty, and embracing these truths leads to peace of mind. Accept that life will present difficulties, but those difficulties are an inevitable part of the natural order. By aligning ourselves with nature's flow, we stop fighting against life and instead focus on how we can best navigate it. 5. View adversity as opportunity. Marcus Aurelius also believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth. In his meditations, he often said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is a perfect example of the Stoic mindset. Challenges are not obstacles to happiness. They are opportunities to learn, evolve, and develop resilience. Every difficulty we face is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more virtuous. By changing the way we view setbacks, we can transform them into stepping stones toward happiness. 6. Practice mindfulness and presence. Happiness, for Marcus Aurelius, was also about living in the present moment. Too often, we look to the past with regret or to the future with anxiety, but the key to happiness lies in the present. By practicing mindfulness and focusing on the here and now, we become more aware of the beauty and peace that already exist around us. Marcus encouraged us to be fully present in each moment and not to let distractions or worries steal our joy. applying Marcus Aurelius's teachings to modern life. While the world we live in today is vastly different from the one Marcus Aurelius inhabited, his teachings on happiness are more relevant than ever. In a society that often emphasizes material success, external validation, and constant striving, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true happiness lies not in what we have, but in how we live. It's about cultivating a life of virtue, inner peace, and purpose, regardless of external circumstances. In the modern world, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by stress, uncertainty, and the pressures of society. But by incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, we can find clarity and happiness no matter what life throws our way. Whether it's through focusing on what we can control, practicing gratitude, or finding opportunities for growth in adversity, we can live in alignment with Marcus's teachings and achieve a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. Are you ready to start living the Stoic way and unlock the happiness that Marcus Aurelius talked about? Begin incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily routine and watch how your life transforms. Happiness is within your reach, and it starts with a shift in your mindset. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on how you plan to apply these teachings in your life. What's one Stoic principle that you think will bring you closer to true happiness? Let's keep the conversation going. Share this video with friends who may need a reminder that happiness isn't something we need to chase, but something we can cultivate from within.